I've gone through and I've taped off ends until I can identify the wires and fix that. I've cleaned up the electrical runs and grouped the wires together that need to be together.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out, down with my own doubt.
So we have to send in our VHF radio to get the MMSI number reprogrammed. And in taking it out, I found just a spaghetti of electrical wires that had no rhyme or reason behind them, and loose wires with exposed metal in the circuit breaker panel. So I've gone through and I've taped off ends until I can identify the wires and fix that. I've cleaned up the electrical runs and grouped the wires together that need to be together, and I've gotten rid of zip ties that were put in indiscriminately, grouping runs of wires that had no business being grouped together. So when this all goes back in, it will be a much cleaner assembly and it will make sense for whoever follows behind.
Say what you were telling me before about getting shocked and all that.
Well, when you terminate a wire, you need to make sure that there's no exposed metal, especially on a energized wire. And if you don't, it leads to a risk of shock or sparks with potential to cause a fire. So these two wires on the back of the electrical panel were just laying loose where they could indiscriminately jostle against other wires causing sparks, or if you didn't know they were there, shock you potentially. At some point I will stick my voltmeter on them and trace them down, figure out what they go to and if they need to be disconnected completely or reconnected. In the meantime, I've terminated them with some electrical tape over the top so that they don't cause a fire.
I try so hard to fade away, but something's forcing me to stay. It'd be easier for me if I
a lot of water, so I've got to go fill the water tanks again.
Are you talking to me?
No, I'm talking to the camera. I have to go fill the water tanks again because the freshwater pump was just on, meaning, hopefully just meaning that it couldn't build pressure, which is usually what happens, but I did a few loads of laundry, so we're gonna go fill the water pump. Not the water pump, we're gonna go fill the water tanks. Tell me about this AIS stuff.
So we're putting in a VHF AIS antenna splitter, and we are going to put in an AIS Class B transceiver, which will broadcast our ship's data and receive data from all AIS units around it, whether they're land-based, water-based, or a buoy. And it will greatly improve the safety of the vessel, especially in low visibility conditions, assuming that other vessels around us are running AIS.
But we had AIS before.
We only had an AIS receiver,
Oh, right.
and we did not broadcast the signal. Also, that VHF radio that did AIS needed to be reprogrammed with our ship's identification number in it for DSC calling.
Okay. Which one are we, is this the one we're using?
This is the antenna splitter. It's a powered antenna splitter that'll do VHF, FM for our new radio that I'm going to install, and for the AIS unit, which we haven't gotten yet. It'll come sometime around mid-December, I think.
Cool.
We're going to have to make friends in the office and beg them to hold on to stuff for us. We have several deliveries coming after the 1st of December.
They like us. I'm
They
sure
do.
they will. You were supposed to get C.
C?
Yeah, look. A, B, C. That comes after B.
Miss.
Okay, now, lowercase letters. Okay, so the first one is A.
Yeah.
So where's the little a? Great job, buddy.
Oops, I didn't mean to get that one. Oops. I'll call you back. Dad. What? What?
She's not gonna
dyeing
have
my
this pretty hair anymore.
I'm gonna have beautiful hair.
Oh, look at it. It's so beautiful.
Okay.
Okay, jump. Do your jumping.
No, the jump is after, or I could just
You have to do it before.
bippity boppity. You're supposed to stop recording after that, but okay.
I can edit anything.
Okay.
Any more other ones you want to try? You want to do the snapping?
Oh yeah. You can't stop me because I am inevitable. Oh, I said that wrong. Yep.
How about just snap?
Eliminates all the other stones. Why not give it a go? The duck said, how about no?